Okay, we're back and delighted to have in the studio with us today some folks representing the Medford Food Project, which I think is a great opportunity for you to get involved. We have John Javna with us and Faye Haynes with us today. John is the founder of the Medford Food Project, and Faye heads up the steering committee, right?
I'm a member of the steering committee.
You're a member of the steering committee. Well, thanks to you both coming in. You brought your green bags. Look at those pretty green bags. John, what is the Medford Food Project? What got you going on this?
Well, the Medford Food Project is an easy way for people to get involved with supplying food to local food pantries and food banks on a regular basis. But the key thing is it's easy. It's an easy way to do it, and it's very effective. We've been around for 2 years now, and we bring in about 25,000 pounds of food every 2 months. So perhaps we can explain how it works.
Yeah, please do.
You want to do that?
We have neighborhood coordinators who are people that go out in their neighborhood or in their workforce, and they get people that will volunteer to be donors. And they give them this lovely green bag, and they keep the green bag for 2 months. And we suggest every time they go to the grocery store, they buy an extra can of food, put it in their green bag, and then when the 2 months is up, you set the green bag on your front porch. The neighborhood coordinator comes around and picks it up and takes it out to the distribution point.
Wow.
And a cool thing about that, when you take it to the distribution point, we have, is it 18 or 20 different?
18 different food pantries.
Really?
That are involved. Yeah. And they're all there to pick up their food. They all get an equal share of the food. So we're helping to feed lots of people in the valley.
I think that's absolutely wonderful. So it's a bi-monthly project, right, John?
Yeah. It's important that it's every other month. If it was every month, it gets a little bit onerous.
Right.
And if it's every 3 months, you forget you're doing it. 2 months is exactly the right amount of time. And we find this is a wonderful way for people to get involved in a limited way, but when everybody works together. And we have now about 2,700 families in the Medford, Jacksonville, Central Point area doing this. When everyone gets involved and does a little bit, it adds up to a great deal.
Oh, I can see how it can. How do people get involved? What do they do? What's the best way to do it?
The best way to do it is go to our website, medfordfoodproject.com.
Okay.
And there's links there for you to sign up.
And then you get the bag?
And then someone will contact you and get you the bag. You'll be put together with the neighborhood coordinator and take it from there.
Do you need, besides getting food and more people involved, do you need any members or helpers? Or?
We need neighborhood coordinators. That's what we need to sustain and grow the project. And being a neighborhood coordinator is an easy and wonderful thing to do. One of the things that really got me excited about the project is not only are you feeding the poor, the needy, the hungry, but you're creating community.
Right.
And so the neighborhood coordinator goes into their neighborhood and gets to meet their neighbors. And you can do whatever you want from there. You can create whatever community you want. But I feel like we're called to feed the hungry,
right, and
also to develop community.
All right.
So this is a great way to do that.
Again, medfordfoodproject.com. John, is there any particular needs? I mean, sometimes I see where certain items get low, and
absolutely. The food pantries need protein, so it'd be tuna fish or peanut butter. Food pantries need, they like to get cereal, because cereal, for people who can't afford food, it can be a very expensive and sort of a luxurious item. And yet kids, there's about 15% of the population of Jackson County is what we call food insecure. And a large percentage of that is children. So giving cereal is really giving a gift. Also, they like canned fruit. That's an important thing, and low sodium is good, because people who are struggling with food very often have problems with things like hypertension,
right,
and you don't want to add too much salt. But it's on our website.
Okay.
Now I should add, that there are 5 food projects in Jackson County, so it's not just in Medford.
Right.
There, Eagle Point, Phoenix, Talent, and Ashland also have them, and we have been doing this for about 4 years. And in Medford, we've done it for 2 years, and started in Ashland 4 years ago. And this December, we're coming up on 1 million pounds of food that Jackson County has donated, one bag at a time, one green bag at a time.
Oh, wonderful.
And I really think that people who are interested in helping out, we all have the sense we want to help, right, but aren't sure how to do it. will find that this is really a satisfying way to do it, as a way to meet your neighbors, as a way to feel that you're helping our hungry neighbors, and as a way of just building a stronger community, because, you know, we got to work together.
No question about it. And again, the concept here is, folks, you get one of these green bags, and you keep it for 2 months, and as you go to the store, you buy a little extra, put it in the bag, put it in the bag, put it in the bag, and then every other month somebody, you call your coordinator and they come by and pick it up. I think it's just wonderful. So the other thing is, if I get the picture right, you gather the food and then you distribute it to the agencies that get it to the individual.
Absolutely. We are just food collectors.
Yeah.
We have a great system in Jackson County to get the food to the people who need it, and access and other access, and then things like the Medford Gospel Mission,
right,
the Ashland Emergency Food Bank, the First Presbyterian Church in Phoenix. These are food pantries or food banks who specialize in being able to do outreach to people who need the food.
Right.
But there's so many of us, like you and me and Faye, who have the ability to help out, but sometimes we just don't get around to doing it.
Yeah, what an easy way to do that.
Yeah.
Can I share a neat story
Sure.
about Medford Gospel Mission?
Yeah.
You say, does it really help the missions? It does. When Jason was so excited about what we were able to do, he was actually able to change his whole way of serving people. And he now has a restaurant style where the people can come, because he knows he's going to get a regular donation of food.
Well, they do great work over
Yes.
there. Now, how can churches get involved? I mean, it would seem to me a terrific church project.
It is a wonderful church project, and I have done presentations at a church, and we would love to have any church call, and we have a wonderful video presentation we do. We'll come, take 3, 4, 5 minutes, and
There you go.
There we go.
Well, there you go. You may want to talk to your pastor or your church community coordinator or whatever. And as a project, whether it's the whole church as a whole or individual, maybe the youth group or the men's group or whatever, what a great idea to collect this food. And I just think this is wonderful. I mean, it's so easy to do, and the green bags, everything. I just think sky's the limit, right, John?
I hope so. Right now we have close to 6,000 families in Jackson County who are participating, which makes it the largest volunteer organization in the county. And we've only existed for 4 years, and in most places like Eagle Point and Medford, less than that. But it's just such an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, and I should add, the linchpin of our system is the neighborhood coordinator.
Right.
But it sounds like a big job, and it's an important job, but it only takes about 12 hours a year.
Okay.
To do it. And we help out in every phase. We make it as easy as possible, and the satisfaction involved with helping to connect your neighbors to the people, to hungry neighbors who need it, is just really amazing. And
what do you do with perishables? I mean, do you stay away from that, or how do you get involved in that?
we prefer non-perishable items.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
yeah, in 2 months, your perishable item's not going to, it's going to perish.
Well, I mean, but things that come and go out of season, but you're more for the staple items.
Well, yeah, it is possible to put perishable items in at the last minute. You know, we pick up every other month, the second Saturday of every even month. So it's a regular pickup. So if you know it's happening and you've got some perishable you want to go in there, you can put it in that day. But we generally do non-perishables.
How big is the hunger problem in Southern Oregon?
It's large. It's large everywhere. Nationally, it's about 17% of the population. In Jackson County, it's about 15% of the population, which means there are 210,000 people in Jackson County. It's over 30,000 food insecure people in Jackson County, and those are your neighbors. These are people who live, and you can't always tell who they are. It's not like, you know, they've got signs on them or anything, and so it could be people who live right around you. So when you help out in this way, you're helping people who are your neighbors.
Yeah, because I think last time I looked, we're still double digits with unemployment, so the impact is there.
Absolutely, and you know, it's an amazing thing with as much difficulty as we're having in this economy in Jackson County. People are stepping up and really helping, and so we're doing what we can.
Well, listen, if you're interested in doing this, Faye is, she's on the steering committee, and they can help you become a neighborhood coordinator. You need some more of those. But maybe you just want to get involved. Just get a green bag, and you and your family participate, and go to the MedfordFoodProject.com, and you can sign up. So thank you both for coming in. I think this is an absolutely wonderful program, and anything we can do to keep getting the word out, let us know. You know.
Do you have time to add? Just
30 seconds, go.
Anybody can get involved. We have college students up to 80-year-old people that are, and it just anybody can help. So.
Okay. Well, give them a call or contact them, medfordfoodproject.com. Get yourself a green bag. Get your church a bunch of green bags. Let's just push it up over the top. Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Bless
Thank
you
you.
both for what you
Thank
do.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time on Focus Today.